What is up, YouTube? Today's video, we're going to be breaking down a super solid blitz out of the 4-6 playbook, actually using 4-6 itself. So stay tuned to this. We're going to be trying something a little bit different and getting some gameplay footage with this as well. I'm breaking down adjustments you guys can use against a variety of formations. So 4-6 normal is what we're going to be using to come out. And now we are going to be going into the 4-6 bear utilizing 4-6 mid blitz. Lucky us, it's already has its preset audible. Now, how does speed package work? Speed package takes your number 3 and your number 4 corner in regs. Okay, Mutt, it might be a little different. But in regs, it takes your number 3 and your number 4 corner and puts them both at outside linebacker positions. Yes, we're going to be having to deal with a middle linebacker, but you know what? Does it matter? Not really. We're not really all too concerned about that. Now, for defensive ends, we do want some speed on the field. So I know Gary is, I think, like 86 speed, somewhere around there. I don't know who we could put out there for Kiki. I'm going to just leave Kiki out there. Most times, I'm going to be sending him on a blitz anyways. So he's not really going to be playing a whole lot of coverage. Now, we do want to flip the play. So we're using cover 3. We're going to flip it pre-play, okay? Now, we got cover 3 out on the field. I could go, let's just go random. Let's do it. Let's full send down the random. So right off the bat, you want to go ahead and audible over to 4-6 bears. So that's X right on the D-pad once and then right into 4-6 mid blitz. So that's how we're going to go ahead and get into it. Next, you're going to go ahead and blitz all linebackers. Press until they come down into the gaps. Now, this is where things start to get a little tricky and you got to rely on some adjustments here. Notice kind of how there's a missing man, and that's going to be number 11. I can't remember his name for now, but what you want to do is you want to take A and man him up, or man whoever you need to up, and just pay attention to your responsibility on the field. Now, I'm going to just check. Let's see what this play is like. Okay, so the running back is on a check and release, so we actually want to go ahead and send 6. The next part, and this is going to sound like a lot, but trust me, you'll see in the gameplay, you're able to get it done with even against quick snappers. You want to shift your D-line away from where the linebackers are in the gap. So you see they drop over here. We want to shift our D-line away from them and slant outside. The final part is take your user and stand directly in front of the tackle, again on the opposite side of where the linebackers are. In this case, the linebackers on the left of screen in our point of view. So we're going to stand on the right of screen, right tackle, okay, number 66. And all you're going to do is simply engage, disengage, and you can see screaming off the edge and there's nobody open, and they even blocked a running back, okay? So right here, we got a trip set. Again, we're going to audible straight over to mid blitz. You're going to go ahead, blitz all linebackers, press until you can get them all into the gaps, shift D-line away from the linebackers, slant outside, take your user, blitz or your user. Now, trip sets. I'm going to go ahead and drop off a little bit. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take A and X, and we're going to go ahead and effectively Mabel that side of the field. Okay, something like that. Well, let's see if I can put X into... Oh, okay, you know what? If we can't, we'll go ahead and put him into a hard flat and put this guy into a cloud flat, okay? And do something like that, kind of double flat that side of the field. And then we're still able to send 5. If they don't block their running back right here, we're going to go ahead and screen. That was actually a run play, but we're still blowing up the run. Really simple blitz, and especially under center. I'm going to go ahead and make sure we are in a passing play. This blitz is insane for under center. It's essentially better than 3-3-5 wide as far as how fast it comes in. So again, we've audibled over to the 4-6 mid blitz. We're blitzing all linebackers, press until they come into the gaps. Shift D-line away from the linebackers, slant outside, take your user, blitz your user. Now, kind of see how this funky man line is right here. If you got the time, take him, move him over, and then again, we're just going to go ahead, man this guy up to A, and now our assignment is the running back. I'm assuming he's probably on a check and release, but we're going to go ahead and engage, disengage, and again, scream off the edge. That was 4 verticals. But you see, we're humming. 5 wide. I want to choose a specific 5 wide formation for this because I don't want it to have jet sweep, okay? And then audible straight over to 4-6 mid blitz. Blitz all linebackers, press. And then sometimes you got to press once, sometimes you got to press twice. The most important piece is just to make sure you get the linebackers into the gaps. Now, against 5 wide, this does require more adjustments, and we're basically going to be running a cover 0. So we're going to go ahead and take X and A and man them up to the respective wide receiver and tight end. So take X, man them up to A, take A, man them up to RB, Shift D-line away from the linebacker, slant outside, blitz your user, and stand in front of the right tackle. Snap the ball, engage, disengage, and you can see, again, screaming off the edge every single time. We're going to show you some meta formations now. Okay, gun bunch, spacing switch. Let's go ahead straight into the max protect. Audible immediately over to 4-6 mid blitz. Blitz all linebackers. Press. Shift D-line away from the linebackers, slant outside. Take your user, blitz your user, and simply stand right in front of the tackle and engage with an offensive lineman. Snap the ball, engage, disengage, and you see he got caught up a little bit right there, but we're still, again, coming off the edge every single time. So again, as soon as they break the huddle, you're audibling straight over to 4-6 mid blitz. Blitz all linebackers, press until they get into the gaps. I just spam Y down on the left stick, Y down on the left stick, until they finally come down into the gap. Shift D-line away, slant outside, take your user, blitz your user, max protect gun bunch. Snap the ball, engage, disengage, and again, humming off the edge. Now, if they have a crosser or a corner, that's your assignment as the user. And I kind of show you guys as we get into the video right now about what we can do as far as adjustments on the field. Now, prior to this play, this guy took the little swing route out of the backfield. We're going to go ahead and adjust. We're going to go ahead and put a hard plat out there, except because we want to take the immediate check down so the blitz can get through. So when I see somebody come out of a single back formation, I'm often looking for a tight end, especially if I've been consistently sending pressure, because they're going to look for a tight end on a streak. They're going to look for the wide receiver on a streak to hit the seams, to hit the soft stuff. And so you as a user, you got to take that away. Otherwise, you got to man somebody up and back off the pressure. Now, out of the backfield, yeah, there's still that threat. But generally, when you're sending blitz, if they don't have gunslinger, they can't release it fast enough to be able to get to the running back before they take a sack, maybe get a throw out a sack or a fumble sack, right? So just be on top of your user, take away their first reads. If they're under center, it's usually the tight end. Otherwise, look for the slot receiver as their second go-to, or just a quick slant over the middle. As you guys can see right here, we send the pressure, we take away tight end, and what do we get? We get a sack. So guys, that's going to take care of this video. Pretty simple. You can send it out of any formation possible. Yeah, some are going to take a little bit more adjustments to get down behind it. But when you get all these quick adjustments set, you can send it against 5 wide. You can send it against strong close. You can send it against gun bunch, tight offset tight end, tight slot, split close. You name it, you can send this blitz out of it. So if you guys are new to the channel, be sure you hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 5K. I appreciate every single one of you guys for hitting that sub button. This channel is starting to take off. It's crazy. It's great. It's great. So hit that sub button. It's free, and we'll be seeing you guys in the next one.